as we're getting close to the upcoming season, I just want to talk a little bit about our starting lineup. I'm going to start with our 5 returning All-Americans and then work through the other weight classes after that. Some people have talked about the Dardanes moving down, the rumors there. Those rumors are true. Chris Dardanes will be wrestling 133 pounds this year, and his brother Nick Dardanes will be wrestling at 141. At 157 pounds, Dylan Ness, who is currently ranked #1 in the country, will be staying at that same weight. Logan Storley will be at 174 pounds. He had considered going down to 165, but just figured it was a better fit for him and the team to stay at 174 pounds. And then at 197 pounds, we got Scott Schiller, who is also be wrestling in the All-Star match here in a week. So those 5 All-Americans are all returning. For the most part, they're all staying at the same weight, except for the Dardanes moving down. We also have 2 guys that are sophomores this year that saw some starting time last year that a few of our fans have got a chance to watch. We got Michael Krails at heavyweight. He filled in last year for Tony a handful of times and did really well. He's had a good spring and summer, and we expect good things out of him. And also at 184 pounds, there's Brett Farr, who filled in for Steinhaus last year and looked very, very good. So we're excited to watch those guys. I know the fans will have a good time watching those guys compete. They wrestle very hard, and we have high expectations for them. So the 3 weight classes that I think are really up in the air right now to decide who's going to be the starter would be at 125 pounds. Last year we had Sam Brancale and Jordan Kingsley are 2 guys that seen some starting time. That's a weight class that will need to be decided. At 149 pounds, we got a freshman, Jake Short, who's looked very good, and senior Seth Lang are the 2 front runners there that I would expect to be battling for that spot. And then at 165 pounds is another weight with Brandon Kingsley, who was at 157, is going to going up to 165. We have Nick Wanzak, and we have Pat Smith, who is a senior, and those 3 guys will be battling for that spot. So there'll be some other guys that'll be thrown in there and stuff right now, but those are some names worth mentioning. This weekend we're going to have our wrestle-offs, if you'll call them that. They're going to wrestle on Saturday at 9:30 right here at Bierman Athletic Building in the basketball gym. We're going to have the guys compete. They're going to get down to weight and wrestle a few matches, so we'll get a good look at them there and see how they're competing against each other. That'll help us. But overall, we're going to make our decision. We usually use the Bison, which will be November 8th on Saturday, as kind of our wrestle-offs for our guys. Go down there, compete, and see how they wrestle in a live event. And then from there, we'll have a good idea which guys look like they're, at least at the beginning of the year, ready to go out and compete for this Gopher team. So it should be an exciting next couple weeks for us.